Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video I have my empties for you for the last couple of months. Last time I did one of these was in mid-August, so last time I had a lot of makeup. This time it would seem to be all skincare, which is good because I know you guys love to talk about skincare, as do I, so let's get into it. Let me do the one thing that isn't skincare first, and that is hair color, just to get it out of the way. So you guys know sometimes I color my own hair. I do my roots because they are gray with a base color that's like a dark brown, and I usually use E-Salon for that, and I love my E-Salon hair color, but I decided to give Madison Reed a try, so this is in my empties. It's the Madison Reed Radiant Hair Color Kit. It promises 100% gray coverage with ammonia, paraben, phthalate, gluten-free formula. The color I got it in is 7NVA, light smoky brown. So anyway, I use this to do my roots, and can I tell you, I didn't really like it as much as I like E-Salon. I just prefer the E-Salon formulation a lot better because it gave me better gray root coverage. I found with this, it didn't really cover my roots that well, and so they were just kind of, it was more like a sheer wash of color over my gray, so you could still see that little bit of like silvery sparkle through the hair color. And it didn't last as long because as it faded, it went very brassy and orange. So much prefer the E-Salon, which is a custom color that they mix up just for me. So where on this one you only have a few colors to pick from, on that one it's like the entire world of color, and if you don't like it, or if it fades, like this one did, to a little too brassy, a little too warm and orangey, they can tweak your formula. So I have gone back to using my E-Salon. I really only tried this once, and the next time that I colored my roots, I did use E-Salon, and I was like, oh, there it is. So happy with that. The coverage is solid. It really is 100% gray coverage. I don't find that the color fades over time. It stays true and exactly as it was when I put it in. So I love E-Salon and was not that thrilled with this Madison Reed. All right, you guys, let's move into skincare. The first thing that I want to talk about is that I used up my lactic acid serum from The Ordinary. Are you guys aware of like the drama that's surrounding the Deciem Ordinary company? Oh my gosh. A couple of viewers had written in and said, The Ordinary's gone. It's dead. What are we going to do? Where are we going to get our inexpensive skincare? The CEO of this company has been acting a little, weird the last year. I mean, it's been a hugely successful company. They were invested in by Estee Lauder, who now has like a 28% share in the company. And on October 8th, he said, that's it, I'm done, I'm shutting down the company, and the website went offline. And, it is a like multi-billion-dollar company, so it's not going to just disappear because one person says, I'm done with this, I'm out. And so he's going to be removed, and then the company will continue. And sure enough, now all the websites are back online. You can purchase the products. We're going to have to wait and see how that shakes out, but currently don't worry about your Ordinary products. You can buy them. Anyway, there's only like 2 or 3 Ordinary products that I use in my daily skincare routine, and this is one of them. I have a hard time using alpha hydroxy acids, and lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid. So this is lactic acid 5% with hyaluronic acid 2%. So I put this on in the morning after my vitamin C serum and before my coenzyme Q10 serum. It's nice, it's moisturizing, it's not too acidy and harsh, but it is formulated at the right pH, and it has the right amount of lactic acid in it for my skin. If you have skin that's not as sensitive as mine, they do have a 10% version of this. I did order more. It should be here in a couple days, so you can still get your favorite Ordinary products. No worries about that. I have May Love the Glow Maker in my empties this month. Last time I did an empties, I had my Timeless Vitamin C Serum. These are both L-ascorbic acid based vitamin C serums. I kind of tend to use them interchangeably. For me, there really aren't many vitamin C serums that I will actually use because they're not formulated right, they're not at the right pH, they don't have the right helper ingredients. These both have everything done right. They're both at about the same price point. They're under 30 bucks. This one's 28, this one's $24.95. I have $5 off on this. I have 10% off on this. And the formulas are so similar. I feel like they have a similar feel. They go on just as well. The main differences between the two are that the Maelove has 15% L-ascorbic acid, where the Timeless has 20% L-ascorbic acid. The Timeless, I believe, has more vitamin E in it than the Maelove, which is a helper ingredient that helps to stabilize the L-ascorbic acid and also helps to make it more effective. This is more of a very simple stripped down. It doesn't have a lot of, you know, botanicals and things like that in it. The ingredient list is very short. There is only one thing in here that I wish it didn't have, is the benzyl alcohol, which is the second to the last ingredient. So that is not the worst of the alcohols that you can have in there, like SD alcohol, which is super drying for mature skin, but it's also not one of the fatty alcohols either. It's kind of in the middle, but where it's the second to the last ingredient, it's in there in such a trace amount that it's really probably not going to do anything to your skin. I have never had a problem with it. I use it just about every day, but I was giving the Maelove a try and I did like this a lot. This one does have a lot more botanicals in it, so if you're into that, it has like some willow bark and grapeseed extract. So they both actually give you a freshness guarantee. This one is for 100 days. This one is for 3 months, I think 90 days. So you really can't go wrong with either one. I love them both. As I said, I will put links to everything that I'm showing in the video in the information box below, along with my discount codes for these. But you know, they're both terrific products if you're looking for an L-ascorbic acid based vitamin C to use. And maybe if the Timeless was ever too strong for your skin at 20%, you could use the Maelove instead, because it has the 15%, and where it has more of those like soothing botanicals in there, it might work a little bit better for you. But all right, so sticking with my morning routine, I ran out of another one of my CeraVe PM facial moisturizing lotions. I've used this for over 6 years now. I absolutely love this. This contains niacinamide, which is great for your skin. It helps to brighten and kind of fade your age spots, and it helps to reduce the look of your pores, which sadly for me it hasn't done, but anyway, it is supposed to do that. It also contains ceramides, which are fatty lipids that are naturally found in your skin. So it is replenishing some of those to help keep your skin nice and moisturized and plump. It contains hyaluronic acid, which is too big of a molecule to get through your skin, but it does sit on the surface and it attracts water and it makes your skin look plump and smooth. I feel like it keeps my skin really moisturized, really like on point, really looking fresh and better. So love that. What else is in here from my morning? I'm trying to do morning first and then evening. The CeraVe facial cleanser, which I use every morning as well. This has a lot of the same things that the lotion has. So it has the ceramides. It doesn't have the niacinamide, but it does have hyaluronic acid. And this is just great because, you know, in the morning, your face isn't really dirty. You don't need to like be scrubbing at it or stripping it. And this doesn't have any soap or any surfactants that strip your moisture barrier, so it leaves your skin comfortable and soft and ready to accept all of your skincare. It's going to be at the right pH and everything, so you can put your skincare on. It will absorb, and it's huge and really inexpensive. All right, moving on to the evening skincare routine. I go through one of these a month, so every single month this will be in my empties. So actually, this being a 2 or 3 month empties, there were actually 2 or 3 in here. This is my prescription retinoid. This is how I get my retin-a now. I used to get a prescription from my dermatologist and have it filled at my local pharmacy. Now I go with Curology because my prescription retin-a from the pharmacy was getting really expensive. My insurance stopped covering it. So this for me is a lot less because it's $24.95 a month and they ship it to me every month. And what I love about it is that it's a mixture of 3 ingredients. So while it does contain my prescription tretinoin, which is in there at 0.09%. It also contains clindamycin at 1%, and it has really cleared up my skin amazingly, and it also contains azelaic acid at 5%. So the mixture of those 3 has been amazing on my skin. I don't know if you guys have seen me in the Curology ad. It is authorized by me, so no worries there. I know a few people have contacted me about that to let me know in case it was another one of these things where they were stealing my image, but this is the first one where they're not, so I'm happy about that. If you had ever had any problem with your tretinoin being drying or anything, it's a really nice moisturizing base that it's in, so I think you might have a little better time acclimating to this, Plus, the great thing about Curology is that they can start you on a really low dose of tretinoin, like 0.02 or 0.01. And then as you get acclimated over time, you can just email them and they can bump it up so that they can help you to acclimate to it over time. So it's brilliant because usually with your doctor, they're not going to give you one prescription this month and then change it for you the next month. So I love that about Curology. I just love the product. I can't even tell you. Since I've been using this, my skin has been so clear, so comfortable, so not irritated like it was with my old retin-a prescription. So really love that. But I can't use it on my neck. I'm actually thinking of asking them for a second subscription so that I can get one with a really low dose to use on my neck, which I might do. Actually, I'm going to contact them today about that. But what I do use on my neck, since I can't use retin-a, is I use over-the-counter retinol. And I've been using a couple things over the last couple of years. The first one that I had been using was the CeraVe Skin Renewing Cream Serum. This is an awesome retinol product. I've used some other retinols from other companies that were irritating. This one I don't find to be irritating. I really, really like it. But after I finished this one, I had switched because I wanted to try something that was a one step in between retinol and tretinoin. Tretinoin is already in the usable form that your skin needs, so you put it on, your skin immediately uses it, it hits those receptors that it needs to hit, and your skin starts producing more collagen and turning over faster. Well, with retinol, the over-the-counter stuff, it has to go through 2 conversions in your skin before it can be used, and no one knows how much of it your skin actually converts. Could be 5%, could be 100%. It's going to be different for everyone. It's going to be different for every retinol that you try, so who knows? But there is a step in between where instead of doing 2 conversions to get to be usable, this ingredient only has to do 1 conversion. So it's called retinaldehyde, and I found it in this Aven product. I've used it. I use this whole thing up. I love this. And I've been using this on my neck. Unfortunately, my neck looks awful today. I ran out of this a week ago, and so my neck irritation right now is not from this. It's from something else that I started using that I was going to test instead of this. It's been really red and really itchy and burny. Once that happens, I'm like, okay, I can't use that. So I'm done testing that product. That will be in my faves and fails coming up at the beginning of November. My neck is so sensitive, but this doesn't irritate it. So I'm definitely going back to this because I don't have a problem with this. But one product that I do use on my neck when it is irritated like this is my La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. I'm using this to help my neck right now. You should have seen it yesterday. Oh, yesterday was the worst day. It was so red and inflamed and irritated. Today it has calmed down quite a bit, and I put this on last night and it really, really helped. This is kind of a like greasy moisturizer, so I don't really like to use it during the day on my face, but even if my face is a little bit red or irritated, I'll put this on my face for overnight, and it is awesome. This contains 5% panthenol. It also contains made casicide, which I don't really know what that is, but it's supposed to have some antioxidant properties. It also contains copper, zinc, and manganese, all of which are very soothing to the skin, especially zinc. And it is fragrance-free, paraben-free, and it can be used on babies and children and your irritated neck and your irritated face. So that's a fabulous product that I've been using a lot, but I did get a new one and I have that one ready to go. So the last thing is my Babe Lash. This is a lash and brow growth serum that I started using earlier this year. I do have another one up there that I am currently using, so love this, continue to use it. I've used a number of lash and brow growth serums over the years, starting with originally prescription Latisse and then working my way through other things, and I gotta say they all kind of work really well. Actually, I've had good luck with all of them. It's just some are more stingy than others, like Latisse really hurt to use, so I stopped using that one. One of them just stopped working, so then I switched, and then I just wanted to try a different one, so I tried Babe Lash. So the one that I was using before this, which was Revitalash, nothing wrong with it, never stopped working, just was looking for something a little less expensive. That's why I tried this, and this has been great. Especially on the brows, I really noticed a difference in my eyebrows since I started using this. They have really filled in quite a lot. I'm really enjoying the shape of them now, and you know, I don't have to be using brow pencil or brow pomade or brow anything. The way I use it is it just has a little brush inside, and I just do dip, swipe, dip, swipe, dip, swipe, dip, swipe. So 4 dips, 4 swipes every night, and my lashes are looking good. My brows are nice and full, so really loving that. So that brings us to the bottom of our empties bin for today. So I hope you found the video helpful and informative. If you did, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. So thanks everybody for your time. I really appreciate your watching. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.